Hello everybody, my name is Delaney and I will be the fitness instructor for you all today. And welcome to the Fit and Functional 1-2 class. I want to explain kind of what that's going to be. So 1-2 indicates that it is a level where we do some exercises seated, we do some standing, and it is a mix of cardio, strength, and stability. So you're getting everything that you need in this class. And we always have the chair there. We'll do some things in the chair. We will do some things standing. And the first thing you're gonna need to get today are some weights. So those weights will be in that closet when you first walked in around the corner. You grab whatever weights that you want. You will need a set of those. And something where you can do upper body, lower body. If you need different weights, you can always go back and get them. And maybe you have one lighter weight, one heavier if you need something with your arms at all. And then you will also need one of these weighted balls. This black one here is going to be 2 pounds. This green one here is 3 pounds. So you want to make sure that you're able to grip them. You can choose, they are also in the closet as well. You will find those. If you don't like using these balls or if there is not enough, you do have the option to use one of these weights instead in your hand. We're gonna start in the chair. You can see I have my weights and my equipment to the side. You can also put them under your chair if you wanna make sure that there is enough space around you. And I'm going to play music. We're gonna start with a warm up, getting our body moving without the weights. And we're gonna go to the music. So I'm gonna put the music on and we'll go right to the beat. We're starting with a march in place. If you wanna add your arms, remember you can add your arms. We're marching. Rate up, we're moving those feet. We're gonna add a tap to the front, alternate. Remember, it doesn't matter which arm it is, you're trying to bring it to the front. Tap and tap, toe to the front. Keep it going. Tapping. Now with both arms push to the front. Here we go, to the front. Push and pull. Keep the feet the same. Perfect, keep it up. 3 more each side. And 2. Now we're gonna kick. Keep the arms the same and kick to the front. Really work those legs, work the arms. You're sitting up tall in that chair. Good. And 3, 2, and 1. March it out from the top. You're gonna focus on lifting the knees. Side to side, left side, lift and lift. Alternate. You choose how high you want to lift. Slowing it down a little bit. Try to lift a little higher. To the beat. A few more. And 3, 2, and 1. March it out from the top. Take a deep breath in and out here if you need it. We're going to go into some wide steps with our feet. So with our legs, you're going to walk out and in, out and in. Alternate. As long as you're stepping to the side, you're doing it right. Out and in, out and in. 3 more. 2 and 1. March in place. Now same time, both legs going out and in, out, in. Watch the people next to you like a jumping jack. Out, in, out, in. Good. Few more. Keep it going. And 3. 3, 2, and 1. Tap it out. Kind of tap out those feet, really move those legs. We're gonna go ahead and relax the feet here. I want you to shrug those shoulders to the back. Shrug it out. So that was our warm up. We're getting that heart rate up. You should feel like you got your legs, got your arms moving. We're gonna go ahead and add some more movement from the chair. And I want you to start by taking a step to the side, and we're gonna reach out and in, reaching out and in. If you want to keep it on the beat, keep it on the beat. You choose how far you want to step, leaning in that chair to the side. If you want more arms, you're here. Both arms to the side, out and in. And 3, 2, and 1. March in place. Now, other side, one arm. You're going to reach to the side, reaching out, in, to the side. Leaning in that chair. If you want to, you're here, to the side, both arms, reach out. Good, and 3, 2, and 1. Again, walk it out. All right, we're relaxing those feet. I want you to go wide. We're gonna take that other hand, we're gonna reach across our body down towards your foot and lift up. Again, reaching down, lifting up across your body. Again, you be careful with your back, with your arms. Reach to where you can. More on this side. Call this a ta-da. And ta. Ta-da. 2 more. Good. 1 more. All right. Relax arm. Shrug it out. Kind of shake it out. Other arm. Again, reaching down across our body. Big lift up. Reaching down. And up. Good. Across your body. Hinging forward. Wherever feels good for you. 3 more. And 2. 1 more. Perfect. Again, shrug those shoulders. You can bring those feet a little bit. Now, sitting up tall, again, we're using the core. Arms are here. Imagine you have something in your arms. You're going to hinge forward, reaching out, lean to the front where you can. Come back, squeeze those shoulder blades in. Reach out, lean forward. Sit back, pull those arms in. Squeeze those shoulder blades all the way back. Again, take your time. Perfect, everybody. Back is flat as you go to the front. Good, and you've got 3 more. And 2. Wherever you're at, 1 more. To the front. And back. Woo. Shake it out. We're going to scoot back into that chair. So my back is all the way against that seat. I want you to lift those feet to the front if you can. If you need to keep them on the ground, keep them on the ground. Or if you can lift, you're squeezing those muscles in the top of your legs. With my toes, I'm going to point and flex. Point and flex. Again, if they're on the ground, up to the toes, back to the heels. Either one. Imagine you press on a gas pedal. Point and flex. Point and flex. Few more. Good. And 3, 2, and 1. Kind of bring the feet down. Again, you're sitting up tall. Now just that left leg, whatever leg, we'll do both. I want you to lift it up. You're going to try to keep it in the air as you bring it out to the side. And in. Feel that in the side of your leg, in your hip. Again, in the core as well. You're sitting up tall. Out. And in. If you need to tap that toe down, tap that toe down. Keep breathing. In and out. And 3, again, whatever side, lift up. Try to keep that foot in the air. Bring it out. And in, again, out. And in. You choose how far you want to bring that leg to the side. Feel that core tighten. Feel that leg working. Good. A few more. Last two. All right. Back to the front again. Relax here. Deep breath in and out. All right. We're going to work on some sit-to stands from the chair. So I'm going to give you a few different options for that sit-to stand. So remember, you do what you're comfortable with. So if you have arms on the chair, remember you can use those arms on the chair. If you're not, and you want to use your legs, you can use your legs. Maybe your arms are here. That's going to be more of a challenge. Maybe you have them out or up. I'm going to let you pick. But the main thing is my feet are going to be wide to start. We're focusing on using those legs to help me stand from that chair. So up to the top, I'm standing up tall, finding my balance, and then we're trying to control it back down into the chair. So slow, 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 and sit. And again, coming up to the top, find your balance at the top, feel the legs working, control it. Remember, no flopping. You'll hear me in your head at night when you go home after this, telling you don't flop down unless it's a comfy chair. Good. And up to the top. Remember, take your time. You don't have to go at the same pace as me or the person next to you. Maybe you just do one, sit one out, then do another. Again, use your legs if you have to. Up to the top. Good. And down. Two more. Up to the top. Deep breath. Exhale out. Last one. Up to the top. Good. And down. All right. And again, kind of round the shoulders. Shrug it all out. We're going to go ahead and kind of just relax the shoulders down. And I want you just to roll that head in a circle all the way around. Going in one direction. Feel that stretch. Same thing, going the other way. All the way around. Nice and slow. And take those deep breaths in and out. Just relax here. Now we're going to get into using our weighted ball. So remember, I can use this little black one. I can use the bigger one. They're the same. Or I can use my weight. That's up to you. I want you to hold that ball to the front. We're going to be in a wide stance. And I want you to have it down low to start. So I'm here. This is where I'm starting. My back is flat. We're using the muscles in our hips and in our back to control that hinge to the front. So you can see I'm really pressing my weight through my heels as I go down, like I'm reaching towards the ground. Then I'm pressing through those heels, squeezing the glutes all the way up to the top. So really slow, reaching down like I'm going to drop that ball, drop that weight to the ground. Press through your heels as you sit up. Feel those legs working, the glutes. Again, hinge to the front. Sit up tall. Take your time. Don't go too far. Protect the back. Going down. Coming up to the top. Perfect. Hinge front. And up. Two more. Reaching down. And up. One more. Good. Bring those feet in. Similar to what we did in that warm-up. I want that weight on that left leg or whatever side you want to start with. We'll do both. I'm going to lift that leg up and down. Up and down. And again, to the feet if you want it there. Tight core. Feel that in the top of your leg. Up and down. Good. I'm going to count down. And you got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And switch. Other side. Again, sitting up tall. We're going to lift up and down. Keep that weight there. A little more resistance this time. Work your core. Work the leg. Got an audience, which is strange because I don't actually have a class right now. But now I have you guys. Good. And 5. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo, shake it out. Again, deep breath in and out, because I know you were holding your breath. Deep breath. In and out. I want to work on the arms and the range of motion in your shoulders before we stand. So I have the ball here to one side. As long as you're not hitting your neighbor, pick a side. This is to my right. I'm going to lift up and over all the way around, if I can, to the other side of the chair. And again, up and over. Remember, if that doesn't feel good for my shoulders, I can bring it here. I can bring it a little lower. I just want you to get that hinge each side. Really big motion, whatever feels good for you, all the way around. Good job. Keep it going. Let's do one more time, each side. Perfect. All right. So now, everybody, we're gonna stand. So we're getting to that standing part. You should be nice and warmed up. And we're gonna use this ball a little bit, but I also want you to grab your weights. So when we stand from the chair, I want you to just kind of place the ball, place the weights in your chair. It'll make it easier to grab when we do make that switch from one to the other. And then if you want to kind of move your chair, if you need space, I want you to make sure that you have enough space around you to kind of move your legs, move your arms, you reach. And we're right behind that chair. Remember, anything we do seated, you can do standing. Anything we do standing, you can do seated. If you need to, we can modify. But we always have that chair right by us to help with our back. All right, so we're gonna start with those weights. So I have that ball in my chair. We have those weights in our hand. And I want you to just kind of have them to the side. I'm gonna move my chair just so you can see my feet. I want you behind yours. You have the weights here on the front of your legs. We're gonna lunge to that left side. So I'm taking that step, I'm shifting that weight. When I do that, I'm gonna raise those weights up and down, same side, lifting up and down. So upright row, lunge and row. Keep those weights close. You can see my elbows are coming to the side. I want you to keep doing a few more. I'm going to turn up that music so you can hear that beat. Okay, 2 more, to the side. All right, walk it out. Now, arms to the front, bicep curl. We're going to lunge, curling this time. Again, up to the shoulders and down, all the way. Work those arms. Good, stepping out and in. Shift your weight to the side. Feel those arms working. Good, and you've got 3, 2, and 1. Good, again, walk it out. Kind of shake out those arms, wiggle the fingers a little bit with those weights. We're going to go ahead and go into a wider stance with our feet. So I'm here, about hip width apart, the length, the distance of your feet of your chair. And I have the weights by my side. We're going to go into those squats. So like we did in the beginning, imagine you're sitting into that chair, weights are by my side. Go where you can. All the way up, try to do that curl up to the shoulders. So all the way down, we squat. And then as I stand, I'm curling those weights up. Remember, even if it's just a little bend, that's okay, you're working those legs, you're strengthening the knees. Strengthening the legs, strengthening the arms. Good, curl to the top. There you go. Remember, if you want to take out that squat, maybe you just curl with the arms. Few more. Good, 2 more. Woo, 1 more. All right, bring those arms down. So now, this is what I have that chair for that touch point. Remember, if I need a hand on the chair, I can have one hand here. Maybe I want to work on my balance and I have those weights by my side. That's up to you. But we're going to do a lift with our heels. So if I need that touch point on the chair, imagine there's one here, but I want you to see my feet. I'm lifting up to those toes, then coming down. Again, lifting up to the toes, coming down. Hold on to that chair if you need it. Feel those calves working. Up and down. There you go. Up and down. Few more. Good job, everybody. Concentrate on something in front of you if you need help with your balance. Get that focal point on the wall. And 3, 2, and 1 more. Ooh, walk it out. You're still holding on to those weights, and I'm behind my chair. Imagine that there's my chair here. You have yours there. I want you to bring your arms up here. So my elbows are up high. You can see those weights are to the front. We're gonna step to the left, and I want you to open up those arms out. Then close them in. Same side, out. And in, chest fly. Work the arms, work the shoulders. Try to keep those weights up. If you need to lower them, lower them. That's up to you. And 3, 2, and 1. Woo, shake it out. Catch your breath. Now, I want you to bring the weights a little lower, so we're here. This is gonna help working on your posture, work those muscles in your back that keeps you upright. So I'm here. Now I'll step to the other side, elbows in. And then just my hands go to the side. So squeeze those shoulder blades back. Good. Open and close. Open and close. Perfect. You got 2 more, just like that. Keep it going, 1 more. Woo, and relax again, round those shoulders. Now, 1 weight, you only need 1. I want you to hold it on the sides. So you have the other one in your chair, you're behind the chair, and I want you in that wide stance like this. What we're gonna try this time is I want you to do a little bit in the knees, so like you're squatting. This time I want you to try to lift overhead if you can. Lift up those arms, press. Squat. And press. Try to raise those arms up, so that's working on your balance. As you lift overhead, imagine you're gonna put something up on the shelf. Imagine you're lifting a suitcase, you're going to a nice warm vacation. Maybe it's the mountains, whatever you like. You're lifting your luggage up onto the carrier. Maybe you're reaching for the cookie jar. Whatever you want, be creative. Good, 2 more. There you go, 1 more. All right, hold this stance. Now, I want you to work the core a little bit. Stretch out the back, twist over to that right side. Bring your arms around towards that wall. And you're gonna slowly turn and twist to that other side. Good, and twist over. Again, where you started. And twist. Good, try to keep those arms up. Use the core. We're not just moving the arms. I'm using my core muscles in the front and the sides to help me twist. 1 more time, each side. Perfect, and relax to the front, relax those arms. Perfect. Now, 1 weight. I want it on the side of your leg. So again, you can see on the side of my chair, I'm still holding on because I want us to work on strength, not so much balance. I have that weight resting on my leg, and I'm gonna keep it there by my side. And I want you to try to do one of 2 things. First one can be a lunge. So maybe I just lunge to the side. If you can lift, I want you to try to lift that leg to the side. Like you're trying to lift up that weight with your hip, lifting out. And in. The key to this, keep the rest of your body still if you can. Control it. Out. And in. To the side. I know you feel it in that leg. That's not moving at all. That's good. It's keeping you up. Good. And a few more. 3. And 2. Woo, 1 more. All right. Deep breath. Walk it out. So now you're going to switch to the other side. I know you saw that coming. You know me well by now. We have to do both. So now it's here. So now that other leg that was just moving is the one that's supporting me. And again, 2 options. Maybe you lunge to the side if that lift is too much. If you can lift though, you try to lift. And you can see I'm holding on to my chair the whole time. Because I want to control that movement with my leg the best that I can. I want to keep my body still, really isolate the muscles that I'm trying to work, the sides of my legs. Good, my hips. Good. And I've got 3, 2. Ooh, one more. I feel it. I know you do. Walk it out. Keep the weight on this side. I'm going to show you how I want you to set up. So I have that chair to the front. Yours is to the front. And I want that left foot forward, 1 foot's back. So whatever weight, whatever side that weight is in, that leg's to the back. And I'm kind of hinging forward. So from the side, this is what I look like. This is what I want you to look like. And what you're going to start with is a row. So with that row, elbow goes up. Squeezing that shoulder blade back, then come down. Again, rowing up and down. So from here, I'm with you. Lifting up and down. That little lean to the front helps me target my muscles in my back a little bit better. So again, helping with my posture. Imagine you're elbowing that person behind you. Good, lifting that weight to your hip. And you've got 3. And 2. 1 more. All right, stand up for me, but keep that weight on that side. Kind of relax the arms, wiggle those fingers. We're gonna work those triceps. So again, that leg that has that weight in the same hand, that same side, step back. Hinging forward. This time, my elbow's gonna start here. So from the side, this is what it looks like. And I want you to kick that arm to the back. So I'm squeezing that muscle in the back of my arm. Then to the front. Again, kick that arm back. Then to the front. Same thing. This is what it looks like for you. From the front. Squeeze that tricep. Feel it working as that weight goes behind you. Perfect. And 3, 2, and 1 more. Bring it in. Again, round those shoulders a little bit. Other side. You saw it coming again. Now that other leg is going to go back. So whatever side that weight is on, that leg is to the back. I'm hinging forward. I'm starting with that row where I'm bringing that weight up and down. So from the side, up and down. Squeeze that shoulder blade back. Like you're elbowing that person behind you. You can sing the song if you can hear it. Sweet Caroline. 2 more. 1 more. Bring it in. Again, relax the arms. Triceps on the side. And we'll take a break from working those arms. So again, that foot goes back. My elbow's bent. I'm here, remember? And I want you to bring that arm to the back. Straight arm. Feel that in there. That tricep. Bend to the front. So you can see the movement is just coming from my elbow. Again, to the back. Watch the wall. Watch the people behind you as that weight goes back. Good. And 3, 2, and 1 more. Good. Bring it in. Take a break from the weights. Round those shoulders. Catch your breath here. Maybe kind of wiggle those arms. Move the wrists around. Before we sit, we have a few more things. I want you behind your chair where you can hold on. You can see my feet are shoulder width apart. That's about the distance of the legs of the chair. I'm holding onto the back. So I'm going to have you lift up to those toes, so just with your body weight. This time, rock back into your heels so my toes come up. And that really adds that balance aspect in there. Lift up to those toes. Rock back to the heels. Remember, even if you need that fingertip touch, that's a progression. Maybe if you're feeling a little more confident, one hand. But try to get that motion all the way up. All the way back. Good. 3 more. To the top. And back. 2 more. 1 more. Perfect. Walk it out. Now, I want you to turn your body to the side at an angle. So you're facing that direction you're trying to step. You're facing that right side. That leg that's closest to the chair. So again, just so you can see me a little better, this leg here, I want you to lift up like you're going to go take a step to that side there and then bring it down. Again, lifting that knee up and down. And I'm keeping my hand on the chair to help with my balance. Good. If you want to try to let go, that makes it a little more challenging, but you're trying to feel that in the top of your leg, in your hip. That other leg staying where it's at. Good. And 3, 2, and 1. Good. Other side. So again, I'm turning to that other side. That leg that's closest to the chair is the one I'm lifting. So same thing, lifting up and down. Feel that in the top of my leg, in my hip. A little bit of core as well. Try to balance on one leg when you lift the other. Good, you're stepping to the side. 3, and 2. One more. Perfect, walk it out. Last thing we're gonna do before we sit is really work on our balance. So I want everybody behind their chair holding on. And we're gonna work on that single leg stance. So I'm holding onto the back, and with that right leg, or whatever leg you want to start with, that's supporting all of your weight. Put all of your weight over there. Just give you a little better visual. This is what it looks like. So this leg, remember, I can have that toe on the ground. Maybe I lift that foot up off the ground to where I'm balancing. I'm holding it here. Remember, even if I'm holding on, I'm strengthening this leg. And I'm going to hold it here for 3, 2, and 1. And then other side. So now left leg is supporting me. Right leg, I can keep that toe on the ground for a little support. We call that kickstand. Or I'm lifting up. Even if I'm holding on, I'm strengthening this side. And 3, 2, 1. Again, use that focal point on the walls. Maybe it's on the ground. Just don't use me. Don't use your neighbor. You don't want something that's moving. Other side again. So I'm on the toe. Maybe I lift up. Hold it there. Hold it, hold it. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. One more time to that other side. Again, I'm lifting that other foot if I can. Holding on. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So now you can go ahead and have a seat. So with those weights, go ahead and put them under your chair. Put all of the equipment under your chair and go ahead and have a seat. Make sure you have enough space around you. We're going to work your core before we do some stretching. So to work the core, I want you to start by grabbing your weights or the ball. I like the weights because I can do a little bit more here. I want you to scoot towards the front of your chair so that you have some space in the back. The more space you have in the back, the more you're going to feel here in the front. And I'm doing a sit-up, a chair sit-up. So I have the weights here. I'm trying to keep my feet on the ground, and I'm going to hinge back, leaning back, barely tapping the back of that chair. Before I sit up again, I'm going to lean to the front. So I'm using my core muscles to control that movement with the weights to the back. Going slow. Good, hinge to the front, come forward. And again, to the back, nice and slow. To the front. Perfect, few more. Hinging back. Perfect, the slower you do it, the more you're gonna feel it. If you need to scoot forward a little bit, make it a little more challenging, you can do that. You have that option, that's up to you. More, going back. Remember, don't bounce off the back of that chair. It's a light tap. You want to control it the whole time. Wherever you're at, try to do 2 more. Good, 1 more. Perfect. As you sit up, bring those arms to your side. So again, I'm still sitting up tall. Nice tight core. And I want you to imagine that you're dropping one arm to the side. So you're going to feel it all in here, those obliques, as you go down. And then you're going to sit up tall, use those muscles to pull you up, and then lower you to that other side now. And again, back to the middle where you started. And hinge to the side. You can see I'm keeping that weight, keeping my arm really close to that chair the whole time as I hinge. So it's a small movement each side. Maybe it's a little bit smaller like this. Feel that here. There you go. Let's Do one more to each side. And we're gonna go down one weight. We're getting there, guys, bear with me. All right, one weight. So put the other one into your chair out the way, done with it for today. You have the other one here at your side, so we're holding it sideways, it's here. And I want you to do that circular motion all the way around. So you can see I'm doing a really big motion, kind of leaning to the front, leaning back. If you don't like holding on to the weight, just do your arms. Bring it around, you're working on that range of motion in your hips. Feel that stretch kind of in your back as you go to the front, all the way around. Good, one more time. And then if you know me, you know I'm gonna tell you to reverse it the other way. All the way around. Again, same with reach to the front, lean forward, and back. And I got a squeaky chair. If you hear it, you might have one as well. Just keep going. 2 more in that direction. 1 more. Woo. All right. Now put that weight down. We're gonna go into some stretching. So I'm still in that wide stance. We're gonna stretch out the sides that we just worked. I want you to reach up and over to the side, like you're reaching towards the window with the wall over there. Feel that all on the side of your body, in the hips a little bit. Hold it there. If you wanna lower the arm, maybe it's here. Maybe you're just leaning to the side. Go to the other. So now up and over, other side. Again, reach with the arm. Maybe you're just leaning to the side. Feel that stretch. Now both hands to the front. So I'm sitting up tall. I'm using the muscles in my hips to help me hinge forward. So flat back as I go down. Reach to where it's comfortable for you. Let the arms kind of hang. Feel that stretch in your back, in your hips. As you come up, round the shoulders, round the spine, up to the top. Big shrug. Feels good. Stretch it out. Again, the hands are here. Hinge down, reach forward, towards the ground, not too low. Protect the back. Round up. And shrug. Good. Walk the feet in. We're gonna do one to stretch your hamstrings, the back of your legs, and that back. So one leg to the front. This is my right leg is forward. My heel is on the ground. You can see my toe is up in the air. And for a deep stretch, I can imagine that I'm reaching for that foot. Maybe I only come here. Maybe I'm able to get a little further, get that stretch in my hamstring. You should feel that. Hold it there. Don't go too far. And slowly bring it all back in. Other foot to the front. Again, you're reaching forward. Feel that in the back of your leg. Go to the front, reach down. Hold it there. Stretching out that hamstring. Good, back up. Perfect. So I'm still sitting, my feet flat on the ground. I want you to do that motion where you're going up onto the toes, back into the heels. So getting that motion in your ankles, in your feet. Kind of cooling down here, letting that heart rate come down, relaxing the muscles, relax the shoulders. Similar motion with the feet. I want you to try to walk it to the sides now. So I'm doing that toe, heel, to the side. Then in. Good. Back to the sides. Good. And in. One more time. To the side. Walk it in. Perfect. If you want to kind of scoot back in your chair a little bit, go ahead and scoot back. Get a little more comfortable. We're going to go ahead and stretch out the arms. So I want you to bring one arm to the side like you're reaching out. It goes across your chest. And I want you to kind of just support that elbow in. So cross body, arm stretch. I'm holding it here. I should feel that in my shoulder. Remember, if I want to add some wrist circles, I can add that in, add some rotation. And this other arm is going to do that same thing. So I'm bringing it around, cross my chest to the side. Support that arm there, support that shoulder. Move that wrist around. And now both arms, they're here, open up. Big hug, bring one arm on top of the other, reach towards the shoulder blades in the back. Feel that stretch all in your back. And again, you're gonna open up those arms, watch the people next to you. Other arm on top, reach around, big hug, you're almost done. Feels good. Worked hard. Now I gotta stretch it out. You can kind of just shake out those arms. We're gonna work on some head turns, loosen up your neck, the upper shoulders, the upper back. So I'm here. I want you to turn your head to the right or whatever side. Look over that shoulder towards the wall. Feel that stretch in your neck. Good. Other side. Turn that head slowly all the way around. Look over that shoulder. Again, feel that in the side here. Back to the front. And then a little look up towards the ceiling. So small tilt with your chin. Look up with the eyes. And same thing going down. Drop that chin. Look down towards the ground. Back to the front. With your hands, give me some circles. Move the wrists around. We're going to wiggle those fingers side to side. Imagine you're playing the piano, typing on a keyboard. Move even the thumbs. And then I want you to do that flicking motion to the front like you're getting water off your hands. We're going to end with some deep breaths. So I want your hands by your side. If you want to lift up with me, you can. If not, just focus on inhaling. Take those deep breaths in. Deep breath in. To the top. Good. Exhale. All the way down. Relax again. Deep breath in. Lift up, sit up tall. Exhale out. You're going to give you one more deep breath. All the way up to the top. Hold it there. Big sigh. Exhale. All the way down. Thank you guys so much for coming to this class today. You all did amazing, and I hope that you were able to follow along. You enjoyed the music, you enjoyed the workout with the people in this room, and with the equipment, make sure you just place it back in that closet where you got it, and it's organized, it's where it's supposed to be. And I hope you have a great rest of your day, and keep coming back, keep exercising. Thank you guys so much for coming.